When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. And the Seminoles will kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense takes the field to start this game off. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking to fire. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him hit him?
The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The give on the option. Hard running there. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown! Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Seminoles. They get it into the end zone to pay off. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the back. Finds his man. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Got a man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Florida State! Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to escaping. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And it's caught inside the 15. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
There's a great example of the quarterback bailing out his head coach on a gamble. Fourth and short in the red zone. A lot of people thinking just take 3 points, but QB himself knows exactly where to go with it, and now it's first and goal.
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Complete downfield. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Noles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sharp. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Yellow Jackets will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Quarterback may change this route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Turns it loose. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That's the way you finish. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football around.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Pettis. Ball is loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Touchdown Seminoles! The Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. He makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Here we go. Wants to keep it in the air. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
This offense in dire need of a touchdown is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Motion from the wide receiver. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Noles will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Illegal block by back. Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Sharp. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Georgia Tech, 20.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Looking for a productive first down. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on fourth down, said it, go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the back. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here, because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Going right to work up top. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hauls it in. There he goes. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the night.